Greetings! It's Monday, the 8th of January 2007. I am Michael James Edding, and welcome to another episode of Rant Said Poetry. I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to open with a poem. It's called Change of Seasons. Warm sunshine and blue sky filtered through a forest of green as birds sing their song of life. The leaves of ancient trees slowly change to crimson and gold, soon thereafter gliding to earth, carried across the land on cool, gentle winds. The sky fades to cold, dull gray as trees now bare stand in wait of that first inevitable snowfall. The now silent land disappears as a layer of white blots out the world, soon thereafter melting away as warm sunshine and blue sky filter through a forest soon green. Okay. We've been having some pretty fantastic weather here from my point of view past couple of weeks. It's been 50s, even 60s, and I'm not entirely sure if it hit 70 or not on Saturday, but it was pretty sunshiny and blue skyy and warmy on Saturday. It was definitely not a January day that I have ever been familiar with, in my lifetime at least. It has to have been the warmest winter so far in the last 14 years that I can remember. We've been breaking records left and right here in south central Pennsylvania. I think the average temperature for December was 43 degrees or 44 degrees. It's been pretty awesome. Now some people are attributing this to global warming. Doomsday, we're gonna die, the sun's gonna like burn up the earth and we're all gonna like melt into puddles of ooze. The interesting thing, about 50 years ago there was a temperature in the mid to late 50s or early 60s in Pennsylvania. I was reading in the paper where on January 25th it hit like 75 degrees. But it was colder than that in January since then. Now all of a sudden it's warm again. Could this be something that's known as a cycle? You know, when things go in a cyclical motion, making a circle? Are you following the circle? Are you getting dizzy? We're getting sleepy. Global warming is a myth. We have only been keeping records of temperatures for about 100 to 200 years, depending on what state here in the U.S. has been populated and keeping records of that. I mean, let's face it, Hawaii hasn't been in the hasn't been a state for more than, I think it was 1959 when it was admitted to the Union. Hawaii and Alaska. So less than 50 years for both of them. I don't believe in global warming. I don't believe that driving a car is killing the planet. The planet was here for, depending on who you ask, at least 6,000 years. That's what I believe. I'm Christian. I believe in creationism. I don't believe in evolution. I believe, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and the light was good, and Earth was created in 7 days, 6 of which were, creating the heavens, the earth, the people, the animals, the fish, and the 7th day being a day of rest. And those are actual days, not eons or epochs. They're days, 24-hour days. And if you follow the genealogy in the Bible, it allows for a time frame of about 6,000 years. Maybe slightly longer, maybe slightly less, but about. So that's what I believe. If our climate is getting hotter progressively, as some scientists and hysterical psychotics like to theorize, well, after God came up with the flood and destroyed the earth in a global flood, he said he was never going to destroy the earth with water again. The next time it would be fire. And, well, okay, maybe this is God's plan. So that's what I personally believe. So there are more important things to worry about than the weather and global warming. Global warming is not going to impact my life or your life in some dramatic fashion. It's not going to change what we do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, it's kind of really nice for me right now because I work outdoors and I haven't had to wear a heavy coat or sweater even for the past few days. I've been outside in a t-shirt. It's been really great and I've been loving it. But I know that it's going to get colder. Today it was in the 40s. It's raining now. Soon there'll be snow. It's going to happen at some point. Even the warmest winters on record in this area of the country that I live in have had at least 12 inches of snowfall in a winter. So there's going to be a couple of days when it's going to snow, and this is going to happen. But it's right now just January. It's January 8th. Don't waste a year worrying about things that are stupid. Change what you can change, improve what you can improve, enjoy the year. If you listen to that poem very carefully, you've noticed that there was a cycle going on in that poem. And I touched upon spring, fall, and winter. Something was missing. Summer. There was a reason for that. Summer can go by so quick that you can miss it if you're not careful. And now that it's January, and summer is, depending on whose calendar you're going by, if you're going to go by the actual June 21st meteorological summer, or if you're going to go by the unofficial start of summer, Memorial Day weekend summer, you have time now to plan for summer, to enjoy it. Don't miss it. Don't waste this summer, because it is a short period of 3 months time that you get to enjoy usually the best weather we have of the year, that you can spend outdoors as opposed to cooped up in an apartment, sitting in front of your computer watching me read my poetry or make dumb videos, depending on who you're asking about. But take my advice. Use your time to make your life better, to do fun things, and enjoy this year. Make 2007 the year of accomplishment and fun and positive influence. Do it. You'll feel better about yourself. People will relate to you better, and everything will go better. Let God handle everything that is out of your hands. Affect what you can affect. Leave the rest to the creator of the universe. So far, my year has been great. Everything has been going perfectly. I am probably the happiest I've been in a while. Saturday night, I had a fantastic reading up in York, Pennsylvania, at the York Arts Building. We did first poetry reading of the year at Poetry Brew, and I slayed them. I'm going to be doing a reading again tonight, Monday night, Borders Lancaster at 7:30 in Pennsylvania. I'll be reading during the open reading 3 poems. The same 3 poems I read Saturday night, I'm reading again. They're all new material that I have not yet published from my upcoming book, which I will complete this year. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, and I am going to do it. Like I said, this year is going great. I'm happy. I've lost weight. I've been on a diet since the beginning of the year. I've dropped over 5 pounds. I'm happy. You can be too. Enjoy your year. I'll talk to you next week. Don't worry about things you have no control over. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your life. I'll talk to you next week. And if you can make it to Borders in Lancaster, if you live nearby, 7:30 tonight, I'll see you there. Bye.